everyone, my name is Kanika and today we will be talking about the next part of the chapter probability. So in this slides we will be talking about the playing cards, the dice and the coins. So let's understand and let's look at the slides. Let me share my screen with you. So as we discussed, this chapter holds 3 to 5 marks weightage in the final exam of your CBSE. Now let's understand what do we learn in these slides. So we will be talking about cards, playing cards and multiple dice. There are 52 cards and multiple dice would be 36 outcomes. We will be learning this in detail. Let's look at it. So the first statement is find the probability of rolling an even number when you roll a die containing the numbers 1 to 6. Express the probability as a fraction, decimal, ratio, and percentage. Now, let's look at the sample space. We know that sample space is all the possible outcomes. So, it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Because on a dice, there are 6 numbers written. So, that's the sample space, all the possible outcomes. Now, you need to find out the even number. So, we have favorable outcomes as even numbers. So even numbers in this are 2, 4 and 6. So there are 3 even numbers. Now probability of getting an even number is fraction would be 3 over 6. That's 1 by 2. And then if you convert it into ratio, ratio would be 1:2. Then decimal would be 0.5. And then percentage would be 50%. So how we got this? I have simply divided 1 with 2, you get 0.5. And then when you multiply 1 by 2 with 100, you get the result as 50%. So now fraction is 1 by 2, decimal is 0.5, ratio is 1:2, ratio is same as that of fraction only, and percentage is 50%. So this is how you solve. This is the basic general idea or basic general question. You must have done this in grade 8 as well, or maybe grade 7 also. Now let's move further. So this is the solution given as we have already discussed. Next is construct a sample space for the experiment that consists of rolling a die. Find the events that correspond to phrases an even number is rolled and a number greater than 2 is rolled. So we have to find out the sample space first. So sample space in a dice, there are 6 numbers. That would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So that's your sample space. Now you need to find the events that corresponds to even number is rolled. Even numbers are 2, 4, and 6. So probability would be E1. Let's take this as E1. So probability would be 3 over 6. That's 1 over 2. Then E2 would be number greater than 2. So number greater than 2 would be equal to 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 4. So probability of E2 would be equal to 4 over 6. That's 2 over 3. So this is how you solve this. We simply had to do the sample space part, but I have solved it as well. So E1 was 2, 4, and 6, and E2 was 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. Next question. In the game of snakes and ladder, a fair die is thrown. if event E1 represents all the events of getting natural numbers less than 4. So it would be 1, 2, and 3. And E2, okay, let me write it here. E1 would be 1, 2, and 3. Then comes E2, that would be equal to getting an even number. Even number means 2, 4, and 6. And E3 denotes all the events of getting odd number. That means 1, 3, and 5. Now we need to find out the set which has E1, E2, or E3. So or means addition. So E1, E2, and E3. So you have to join them. But the repetition of the elements should not be there. So it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now E1 and E2 and E3, that means multiplication. So you need to multiply them, like number of elements. So in this, it should be 5. You have nothing in common in all of them. That's not possible. So basically, they are talking about the common elements. So in this, there are no, in this we have only common element as 2, but they are not common. 2 is not common for all the 3 sets. Then in this, you have common element, nothing. Then E1 and E3, you have common element as 1 and 3, but rest of them, like E1, E2, E3, they do not have anything in common altogether. Next is E1 but not E3. So you have to subtract all the elements of E3 from E1. So this would be E1 minus E3. So this would be, we have to remove 1 and 3. So we are left with only 2. That's your answer. Let's look at the solution. So as we discussed, they have made the sample space. Now E1 or E2 or E3, they have joined them simply. E1, E2, and E3, nothing in common. That means it's 5. It's an empty set. Or we call it as null set. E1 but not E3. So all the elements of E1, you have to subtract the elements of E3 from it. So you get it as 2. Let's move further. Okay, now comes the real question which are based on cards. So there is a total of 52 cards, out of which it is divided into 4 suits: spades, club, diamond, and heart. And then these are black cards, these are red cards. Now in spades, you have 1 king, 1 queen, 1 jack, 1 ace, and these are numbered cards. Similarly, same goes for everything. So in total, there are face cards also. Face cards are king, queen, and jack. King, queen, and jack. So there are 4 kings, 4 queens, and 4 jacks. So in total, you have 12 face cards, 4 ace cards, and 2 to 10, as in 8 plus 8 plus 8 plus 8. So this would be 32 numbered cards. So 32 plus 12 is equals to 44. Then, wait. Sorry, this is 9, not, oh, this would be 9. So this is 36. Sorry. So you have 36 plus 4 ace cards, that comes out to be 40. And 40 plus 12 face cards, that comes out to be 52. And each suit has total of 13 cards. Now let's look at the question. King, Queen, and Jack of clubs are removed from a deck of 52 playing cards. So out of 52, they have removed 3 cards. We are left with 48. And then, no, 49. Yeah, 49. 49 cards are left and then shuffled. A card is drawn from the remaining card. Find the probability of getting a heart. Now, heart, there are 13 cards total. So that means the probability is 13 over 49. Then comes a queen. Now there are 4 queens in total, out of which 1 queen is already removed. That is for the club. Now we are left with 3 queens. So you have the probability of getting a queen as 3 over 49. So that's your answer. So this is the probability of getting a heart and a queen. Let's move further. All kings, jacks, diamonds have been removed from a pack of 52 cards. All king, jack, and diamond. So there are 4 kings, 4 jacks, and diamonds. There are 13 cards in diamonds in which 1 king and 1 jack is already present. So that means 11 cards are these. So 4 plus 4 is 8. 8 plus 11 would be 19 cards are removed. So total remaining cards are 52 minus 19. So you have 33 cards left. Now you need to find out the probability of a red queen. Now diamonds are already removed. That means we are left with only heart. Right? So red queen means that means there is only 1 queen left. So it would be 1 over 33. Since the total cards are 33, which are the remaining ones. A face card. So in face cards, we are left with only 3 queens. So that means 1 from heart, 1 from club, and 1 from spade. Rest kings and jacks are already removed. So 3 queens out of 33. That's 1 over 11. So this is your probability. So as we discussed, total cards left are, removed are 19 and remaining are 33. So a red queen, that means queen of diamond is already removed and we are left with the queen of heart. So that means 1 red queen. So answer is 1 over 33. And if we talk about a face card, the number of face cards after removing all kings, jacks and diamonds, we are left with only 3. That means 3 queens. So probability of favorable outcome divided by total number of possible outcomes. So it's 3 over 33. That's 1 over 11. Next question. So a card is drawn from a well shuffled pack of 52 cards. Find the probability that card drawn is a red face card. Red face card means how many red face cards are there? 6. Since there are 12 face cards, 6 black and 6 red. So 6 red face cards. So it would be 6 over 52. Next comes out to be neither a club nor a spade. So there are 13 clubs and 13 spades. So neither this nor this. So that means we are left with only 26 cards out of 52. So you get 26 over 52, which is 1 by 2. Neither an ace nor a king of red color. So there are 2 red colored ace cards and 2 king which are of red color. That means 4 cards are removed. So out of 4, 52 minus 4 would be 48. So 48 out of 52. Neither a red card nor a queen. So there are 26 red cards in which two queens are already included. And you'd have to look for black queens as well. So that means total number of cards are 28 which are not required, and rest of them will be required in this. So 52 minus 28 would be equal to 24. So you have 24 out of 52. Neither a red card nor a black king. So again, red cards are 26, black kings are 2. So 28 cards are not required. So probability is 24 over 52. Let's look at the solution. So it's 3 over 20. These are the given solutions. You can simply write down the answers in the form which I have written, or you can convert them into simpler form as well. That's your choice. Next comes out to be two dice are thrown simultaneously. What is the probability of getting 6 as the product? So before starting this, let's talk about the sample space. How do you build a sample space? Two dice are thrown. So it's 1, 1. You have to keep a number fixed and change the second number on the second dice. So these are this is the sample space for two dice thrown simultaneously. Now let's look at the question. Getting 6 as the product. So 6 as the product, how many possibilities are there? 6 as the product means it would be 3 into 2. So only two possible, and 6, 1 and 1, 6. So there are four possibilities. So it would be 4 over 36. That is 1 over 9. Next is getting a sum less than or equal to 3. Less than or equal to 3. So let's figure out less than or equal to 3. So this is 2. Yeah, these are the only possibilities which has the sum less than or equal to 3. So that's 5 over 30. is 2, 2. Okay, they're not this. This would be 4. Sorry. And this is also 4. Yeah, so there are only 3 possibilities. So answer is 3 over 36. So it is 1 over 12. Getting the sum less than or equal to 10. Now let's look at the sum which is less than or equal to 10. Less than or equal to 10. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. This will not be taken. 30, 31, 32, and 33. So these two will not be taken again. So you have 33 and 36 out of 36. So answer is 33 over 36. When you cancel it out by 3, you get 11 by 12. This is your answer. All the answers are fine. I hope this chapter is clear because this chapter holds very important place in mathematics. You will learn about various things in grade 10, 11 and 12 with various further other concepts and probability. I hope everything is fine. So with this, we completed this. And now I want you to go through the questions, go through the slides again. If you find any difficulty, we can have the discussion in further sessions. Thank you so much. Stay safe and enjoy.